basketball fans, on behalf of Principal Bob Vitale and Athletic Director Brian Highmark, welcome to the Falls, and to Menomonee Falls High School, the home of Falls basketball. Tonight's Greater Metro Conference Varsity and American Heart Association Red Out Night contest features our visitors, the 8th ranked and 1st place Trojans of Wauwatosa West High School, and your 8th ranked and 3rd place Greater Metro Conference Menomonee Falls Phoenix. And now fans, to honor America and her real heroes, our brave military men and women serving proudly in harm's way around the world. We ask all who are able to please rise and remove your caps and stand respectfully for the playing of our Star-Spangled Banner. Starting lineups coming up shortly. And it's time to make these starters for tonight's contest. Here's our visitors from Wauwatosa West High School, led by head coach Christopher Bauer, assisted by Ryan Arwish and Mark Riskevich. The Trojans are managed by Jason Reitz, assisted by Jacob King and Carter Conway. The head trainer for Trojan Athletics is Stuart Burkhardt. The Trojan starters at guard are 5'8" number 4 Coleman Young Jr. A 6'4" senior guard number 12 Colin Hardrick. A 6'3" senior guard number 14 Terrence McClendon Jr. At guard, 6'4" sophomore number 24 Cole Hansen. And at center, a 6'10" freshman number 35 Kai Rogers. The Trojans of Wauwatosa West. Let's meet the hometown starters for Menomonee Falls. At guard is 6' senior, number 1, Evan Brown. A 6'3" senior guard, number 5, Seth Trimble. At guard is 6' senior, number 11, Brad Martin. At forward, 6'6" senior, number 14, Brad Kemp Jr. And a 6'7" senior forward, number 33, Dave Smith. Menomonee Falls, yeah. Tonight's officials are signed by the Greater Metro Conference.
Hello everybody and welcome to Falls Cable Access Spectrum Channel 14 and live on YouTube. We are coming to you tonight from Menomonee Falls High School for this Greater Metro Conference Varsity Boys matchup between the visiting Trojans of Wauwatosa West and the Menomonee Falls Phoenix. Key matchup tonight, Wauwatosa West comes into tonight's game first in conference Menomonee Falls coming in third, 1 game behind the Trojans. Interesting side note, both teams come into the game ranked number 8 in state. Menomonee Falls in Division 1, Wauwatosa West in Division 2. We are set for an exciting match, hopefully a lot of scoring, a lot of back and forth, as we have some true D1 talent in tonight's game. And there's the tip, controlled by Menomonee Falls. When Falls has the ball, keep your eye on number 5, Seth Trimble. Seth, 6'3", senior guard from Menomonee Falls. Leads the team in scoring this year, coming in at just over 20 points a game. And there we see it early on from Seth Trimble. Hits the 3 and the foul. Trimble comes in, 20.5 points a game. Seth Trimble is a D1 commit to none other than North Carolina. That's right. He's going to be a Tar Heel, take his talents there starting next year. But for now, he is Menomonee Falls' top player. Trimble misses the free one. Menomonee Falls out to a quick 3-0 lead. Here comes the Trojans, our first look at them. When they're on offense, watch for number 12, Colin Hardrick. Hardrick also a couple of D1 offers in his bank right now. He comes in averaging 22.5 points a game, leading the Trojans. Both teams are fairly balanced. Bit of a injury issue for the Falls tonight. There's a nice move by number 14, Greg Kemp. A little bit on the injury front for Menomonee Falls. Their other big gun, Stephen Clay, he is limited to out. We aren't sure. He is on the bench in his uniform, number 2, but reports are he won't be seeing any playing time tonight. We'll see if that holds true as the game goes on. So let's get to the starters for tonight's match. First, for the visiting Trojans, number 4, Coleman Young Jr. Number 12, Colin Hardrick. As I said, he's their top scorer. Number 14, Terrence McClendon Jr. Number 24, Cole Hansen. And number 45, Kai Rogers. Traveler called on the Falls. Wauwatosa West comes into the game tonight 9-3 overall, 5-1 in conference, and as I said, they are ranked number 8 in Division 2 this year. Menomonee Falls starters tonight, starting first at guard, number 1, Evan Redding. Number 5, the aforementioned Seth Trimble. Number 11, Grant Martin. Number 14, Greg Kemp Jr. And number 33, Caden Smith. The Falls comes in 6-2 overall, 3-1 in conference, and they are ranked 8th in Division 1. High hopes for both of these clubs this year. 3-point attempt there from Mr. Trimble off the front of the rim. Redding showing the fast hands. Nice pass from Redding into number 11, Grant Martin. Menomonee Falls off to a quick 7-0 lead. Clendon doing the majority of the ball handling here so far. There's a quick substitution, it looks like. Owen Smith, number 42, came in for the Trojans. Ball will stay on this end. Refs feel it touched a little white. Falls is in the home whites tonight. Wauwatosa West in the black with green letters. Wauwatosa West trying to get into some sort of rhythm here. Coleman Young Jr. on the dribble. And there's a 3 from the corner by Terrence McClendon Jr. Trimble tries to get it inside to Caden Smith. Smith unable to connect.
Substitution number 45, Kai Rogers returns.
Kai Rogers back in for the Trojans. That last touch there went Falls' way. Trimble bringing the ball up. On the Reading, who quickly passes it off to Grant Martin. Kai Rogers, 6'10" freshman for the Trojans, blocked on that one by a combination of Smith and Trimble. Trimble with the drive, draws the foul, but cannot connect on the basket. Takes him to the line, shooting 2. Trimble is a 76% free throw shooter so far this year. Gets to the line about 6 times a game, about 6 shots a game. First one good for Trimble.
Trojan substitution number 20, Moses Long.
Trojans bring in number 20, Moses Long. Trimble's good for both free throws. Ball's pressing a little bit here. Cole Hansen on the 3 there for the Trojans. A little too much hip there for Coleman Young as Grant Martin tries to get around him. First one for Coleman Young. Third team though here for Tosa in the early going. Evan Redding gets the inbound. Redding on the drive, lays it up. Does not connect, but Seth Trimble is there to clean it up. Playing above the rim on that one. Oh. Redding showing that quickness, unfortunately. Can't quite control the body to stay in bounds. Cole Hansen here to inbound for the Trojans. Trying to feed it into Kai Rogers, who takes a few too many steps. Houston McKenzie into the match for Menomonee Falls. And Owen Smith and Jake Hansen in for the Trojans. Menomonee Falls, Seth Trimble's bringing it up the court. Trimble with the spin. Doesn't find anything, but Falls able to get the rebound and get it back. Oh, off the hands there of Cole Scortino. Turnover Menomonee Falls. Trojans working the ball, looking for the open shot. Redding with the rebound on the miss. Oh, Evan Redding with a nice drive, almost coast to coast, scoop, score, and the foul.
Number 20, Moses Long, his first team fourth.
Number 20, Moses Long picking up the foul there on Redding. His first team fourth. You could probably hear Mr. Luke Langer, in-house voice of the Phoenix here this evening. And the Trojans trying to set themselves back up, cut into this lead a little bit. Falls has been able to stay with them and answer every time they have scored. Hardick with the miss. Rebound taken by number 12, Cole Scortino. Trimble with an easy lay-in. Open the lead, 16-6, Menomonee Falls. Tosa says, let's talk about this. 10-point lead, 12:26 to go. Menomonee Falls 16, Wauwatosa West 6. Seth Trimble leading the way here for the Phoenix, as would be expected. Cole Hansen is the leading scorer at this point in time for the Trojans. Menomonee Falls playing a little bit of pressure defense, forcing some bad shots, forcing some turnovers from the Trojans, and able to jump out to this early 10-point lead. It's a big blow not having Stephen Clay here tonight for the Falls, so we'll see if they can maintain this kind of energy without one of their key contributors. Clay, 17.5 point a game. It's that D1 talent type young man who's unfortunately unable to play tonight with a little bit of an ankle injury. Hopefully, since he's in uniform, hopefully it's nothing major and the Falls won't miss him for very long this season. And we are back. Ball to be inbounded here by Moses Long, who brings it into Colin Hardrick. And here come the Trojans. Hardrick takes the pass, the basket, and the foul. Trimble's going to get called on that one. Hardrick going to the line here.
His first team.
Hardrick's off the mark with the free throw. So, cuts Menomonee Falls lead in half. Menomonee Falls 16. Oh. Nice shoulder and nice move there by Caden Smith. Strong to the basket. Little jump hook. Opening that lead back up to 10 for Menomonee Falls. Moses Long on the drive and the shot. Not able to convert the basket, but he does pick up the foul on Scortino. 2 shots here for Long. Grant Martin back in for Menomonee Falls. Kai Rogers, number 45, and Coleman Young, junior, number 4, back in for the Trojans. Moses Long, second shot coming up. He misses both of them. Oh, at the big body of Young. Oh, fast hands there from Trimble. Trimble takes in the basket. And Young runs the floor with him to stop the easy one. We'll put Trimble on the line, though. Kai Rogers first, his team 5th for the Trojans. No, ladies and gentlemen, don't try to adjust your TV. We know that Menomonee Falls is maroon and silver for colors. Trimble good on the first one. Our student section, our players are all wearing red tonight. It's an American Heart Association evening here at Menomonee Falls High School. So that's why you see all the red on the Falls side of the court. Trimble good for 2. Widen that lead a little bit. 11:43 to play here in the first. Menomonee Falls 20. Wauwatosa West 8. Hardrick looking for a little help. Pushes it into Kai Rogers, who gets fouled, sending him to the line. That's the team 3rd for Menomonee Falls. Ball called on Houston McKenzie. Rogers misses that one. Rogers does struggle a little bit from the free throw line, only about a 38% shooter on the year. Oh for 4 here tonight. Trimble brings it up. Here's Scortino. Hardrick with the steal. Fouled by Scortino. Putting Hardrick on the line. That's Scortino's second personal foul, team 4th.
Replacing Scortino.
Evan Redding coming back into the game, replacing Shortino. Hardrick able to make one of two. Menomonee Falls 20, Wauwatosa West 9, with just over 11 minutes to go here. Nice quick hand steal there from Houston McKenzie. Ball over to Trimble. Turns around, fades a little bit, but unable to land it. Ties that one up. Jump ball. Wauwatosa West with the possession arrow, so they will keep it on their end. Number 5, Jake Hansen snuck into the game there for Wauwatosa West. Again, Evan Redding with the athleticism and the fast hands. Grant Martin's been very active these last couple possessions. Drives there, gets tied up. But does get him to the free throw line. Martin's first shot is good.
Number 14, Grant Kemp Jr. replacing McKenzie.
Greg Kemp Jr. back in from Menomonee Falls, number 14, replacing Houston McKenzie. Martin's second free throw is good, extending Menomonee Falls' lead 22-9 with 10.5 minutes to play. Hardrick from the corner. Tracks down his own rebound. Jake Hansen's shot off the mark. Rebound Menomonee Falls, but then they quickly get tied up. Possession arrow points to Menomonee Falls this time, so they will keep it. Number 42, Owen Smith in for the Trojans, replacing Moses Long. And here come the Phoenix. Evan Redding bringing the ball up. Redding on the outside for three. Fortunately, I think Kai Rogers touched that ball off the top of his head. Stick here with Menomonee Falls. I've gotten it off the eye a little bit there. Seems to be okay. Menomonee Falls to inbound. Evan Redding will do the inbounding. Oh, the old off the back of the other team. Smart play there for Redding as nobody was open for him. Trimble gets stripped by Hardrick. Hardrick with two hands throwing it down. Grant Martin with a nice little spin move. Answers right back with immediate 2 points, keeping the lead at 13. The crowd is definitely anxious for either Trimble or Hardrick to do something whenever they get the ball in their hands. A little bit of a tumbling match there. Caden Smith able to avoid the last touch as it goes off Hardrick out of bounds. Phoenix ball. Houston McKenzie back in for Menomonee Falls, replacing Seth Trimble. Caden Smith down low. A lot of contact on that one, but ref's letting them play there underneath. I don't think the Trojans will make the same mistake they made last time when Evan Redding inbounded. And Falls working the ball around. Another jump ball called. Caden Smith and Owen Smith going to the floor together. Possession arrow pointing back at Wauwatosa West. Trojans ball. Pace is slowed down a little bit here. Now when he falls on the touch, Trojan ball. Hardrick running the baseline. Able to score that one. Three-point attempt there from Greg Kemp Jr. Comes off the rim. Trojan rebound. Foul called on number 33, Caden Smith. His first, team fifth. On the floor on the rebound scrum. He and Kai Rogers got a little tied up. 5-second violation on the Trojans. Good coverage there by Menomonee Falls. Just under 7.5 minutes left. Your score, Menomonee Falls 24, Wauwatosa West 13. You are watching Falls Cable Access, Spectrum Channel 14. Hopefully you've joined us live on YouTube tonight. We are here at Menomonee Falls High School for an exciting Greater Metro Conference Varsity boys match between visiting Wauwatosa West Trojans, who lead the Greater Metro Conference, and the Menomonee Falls Phoenix, who are currently third. Both teams in Division I and Division II respectively are both ranked 8. So this is two quality programs playing here tonight. I hope you're enjoying yourself. My name is Marlon Hestetune. And we have a lot of basketball left to go. Trojans on the attack. Colin Hardrick looking to make something happen, throws it into his big freshman, Kai Rogers, who's a little up and under there, and it's tough to stop a body that big. 6'10" freshman. Caden Smith taking the ball, moves to the baseline. He gets tied up when he goes up. And they call it a jump ball. I'm not sure about that one, ladies and gentlemen. Cole Squirtino coming in for Houston McKenzie from Menomonee Falls. Evan Redding to inbound it. Needs to find someone quick. So they'll lob it over the top to Caden Smith. And to Greg Kemp Jr. Evan Redding at the top. Smith overshoots on that one. And he falls, hands it back to the Trojans. Three-point shot there from Cole Hansen. Seth Trimble on the drive. Oh, Seth drives, lays it in backwards. Now when he falls, 26, Wauwatosa West 15. Greg Kemp Jr. seeing an opportunity, but it's a little aggressive there. His first 16 foul. Team fouls are even at 6 apiece. Into Kai Rogers. Same call that we got on the other end, so maybe a bit of a makeup call there on that one. Arrow points to Tosa as they call they equally tied up. Tosa brings it in. Greg Kemp Jr. on the dribble. Kai Rogers up at the top of the key. Menomonee Falls rebound by Kemp Jr. Hands off to Evan Redding, puts it on the drive. Grant Martin uses control, not able to grab her back. Steps out. Wauwatosa West ball. Hardrick on the drive. Evan Redding is going to get called on that for his first. That is the team 7th, though. That puts Menomonee Falls over the limit. Hardrick will go to the line for one. Menomonee Falls leading 26-15 here. Hardrick unable to hit the front end. Here comes Menomonee Falls on the attack. Evan Redding. Redding's pass over to 12's Cole Scortino. His shot comes up short. Kai Rogers grabs it and Tosa turns around and answers with a quick basket. Nice drive by number 11, Grant Martin, taking it in, laying it in easily past the Tosa defense. Quick shot there by number 14, Terrence McClendon Jr. Misses Menomonee Falls come back. Trimble on the drive. He is stopped but fouled.
His second personal, team 7. Wauwatosa West now over the limit.
That is Kai Rogers' second personal. 7th team foul. This one is a shooting foul for Trimble, but Phoenix will now be in bonus also. Trimble misses the first. Moses Long re-entering Kai Rogers for the Trojans. Trimble on his second shot. Second shot is good. So with 4:15 to go here in the first half, your score, Menomonee Falls 29, Wauwatosa West 17. Falls been maintaining this 10 to 12 point lead for a while now. Neither team able to get into a big rhythm or really run anything away from the other one. Drive and basket by number 24, Cole Hansen, Evan Redding on the foul, sending Hansen to the line for potential three-point play.
Trojans number 4, Coleman Young Jr.
Re-entering for Tosa West, Coleman Young Jr. He replaces number 14, Terrence McClendon Jr. Cole Hansen at the line, trying to complete the three-point play. Oh, that was unfortunate. Hansen misses his shot, but comes off the front of the rim. Slides right through Evan Redding's hands, off his toes, out of bounds. Trojans keep the ball. Opportunity to cut the lead below 10 for the first time in quite a while here for Wauwatosa West. Wauwatosa moving the ball. Falls though sticking with their man, playing a good defense. Outside shot here from Hardrick for three is good. Cutting the lead to 7. First single-digit lead for Menomonee Falls for a while here. Trying to answer back. Grant Martin's initial three is off the rim. Martin drives the baseline, but he is fouled on the shot by number 42, Owen Smith.
His first personal team eighth.
That's Smith's first personal. 8th team foul. Grant Martin at the line. Martin makes the first one. Martin is a 60% free throw shooter. Caden Smith re-entering the game for Menomonee Falls. Replacing number 12, Cole Shortino. And the second one is good for Grant Martin. Menomonee Falls opens the lead back up to 9. So West working the ball around the outside. The hands there by Trimble, knocking that one away. So West has to reset. Long prayer pass there from underneath. Out to number 42, Owen Smith. Caden Smith not being aware of where the ball is. Bumps into his surname's sake for the foul, and since the Falls is in bonus, Smith will shoot 1-and-1. He hits the first one. 23-31, Menomonee Falls. 2:18 to go here. Smith with one more. And he is good. Oh! Big three-pointer there. Number 11, Grant Martin from the corner. 30-second timeout here by the Falls. Martin hits that one, opens the lead back up to 10. 2 minutes to go. Menomonee Falls 34. Wauwatosa West 24.
In Menomonee Falls history.
If you weren't able to hear Luke Langer announce there, Seth Trimble with his last basket became the second all-time leading scorer in Menomonee Falls history. Congratulations to Seth Trimble. Number 5 for the Phoenix. Moving up the record books. Try to do a little research and see how far he has to go to get to number 1, if that's in the cards this year for him or not. Wauwatosa West set to inbound here. This is long. Inbound to number 12, Colin Hardrick. And here come the Trojans. Foul is going to be on number 5, Seth Trimble for Menomonee Falls. Got a little grabby there with number 42, Owen Smith. Smith tried to make a move to the basket. Smith shooting 2. 10 fouls. Menomonee Falls is now in double bonus.
Back to West, number 5, Jake Hansen.
Number 5, Jake Hansen re-entering for Wauwatosa West, replacing number 4, Coleman Young Jr. Smith misses the second. Here comes Trimble on the drive. Trimble fouled by number 20, Moses Long.
Georgia fouls on number 20, Moses Long, his second personal, team ninth.
Long second personal, team ninth. Trimble at the line, shooting 2. Little off the mark for Trimble tonight. His second free throw miss. Trimble about to shoot his second here. And the second shot is good, opening that lead back up to 10 for the Phoenix. Menomonee Falls 35, Wauwatosa West 25 here. 1:40 to go in the first half. You are watching Falls Cable Access, Spectrum Channel 14, live on YouTube. We are at Menomonee Falls High School for tonight's Greater Metro Conference important match between the visiting Wauwatosa West Trojans and the Menomonee Falls Phoenix.
The foul called on Menomonee Falls number 14, Greg Kemp Jr., his second.
Greg Kemp Jr. for the Phoenix picking up his second foul there. Fouling number 12, Colin Hardrick. Hardrick's first shot is off. Second shot upcoming. Second shot for Hardrick is good.
Back to the Falls number 12, Cole Shortino.
Cole Shortino re-entering for Greg Kemp Jr. for Menomonee Falls. And here comes the Phoenix. Shortino passes into Trimble. The clock malfunction there. Officials counting a couple seconds off. And we will try this again. 1:26 to go here. Ball is inbounded to Trimble. Little drive and spin move by Trimble. Good for 2. 37-26, Menomonee Falls. Unable to corral that one off the missed shot, off the Phoenix fingers. Stays with Tosa West. Cole Hansen to inbound. Finds Hardrick on the drive. Trimble tosses it in to Houston McKenzie. McKenzie for 3. Yeah, it's good! Houston McKenzie from the top of the key. Opens the Menomonee Falls lead back up to 12. Answer from the Trojans by number 42, Owen Smith. Under 10 seconds to go here. Menomonee Falls just going to play for that last shot. Trimble at the top, looking for his shot, his opportunity. Trimble with the shot. Oh, just off the rim. Red lights come on, and that is the end of the first half. Your score, Menomonee Falls 40, Wauwatosa West 31. Good first half by the Phoenix. Controlling, getting most of the way through right from the jump. Putting themselves in a nice 9-point lead here heading into halftime. There's going to be a lot of activities here over the halftime, so we hope you enjoy watching. We'll allow the court to tell its story during this time, but once again, you are watching Falls Cable Access here at Menomonee Falls High School Spectrum Channel 14, live on YouTube tonight. Replays will be on both tomorrow or the next day. You'll be able to find both the games out there to watch and replay if you'd like to. My name is Marlon Hestetune, coming to you live from Menomonee Falls High School for this Greater Metro Conference match between the visiting Wauwatosa West Trojans and the Menomonee Falls Phoenix. Your score at the half, Menomonee Falls 40, Wauwatosa West 31.
Welcome to Menomonee Falls Varsity team.
After the first shot, but if it's an and one, I'm just gonna record that.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Menomonee Falls High School. You are watching Falls Cable Access, Spectrum Channel 14, live on YouTube, on the Falls Cable Access YouTube page. We are here at Menomonee Falls High School on cold Friday night, enjoying a very hot basketball game, Greater Metro Conference matchup between first place visiting Wauwatosa West Trojans and the Menomonee Falls Phoenix. Your score at halftime. About to start the second half. Menomonee Falls 40, Wauwatosa West 31. Top scorers so far for Wauwatosa West. Oh, Menomonee Falls gets off to a start right away while I'm looking for my notes. Seth Trimble for 3. Top scorers for Wauwatosa West. Number 12, Colin Hardrick. He comes in with 15 points. Number 42, Owen Smith, comes in with 6 points. Wauwatosa West answers right back. Hardrick and Trimble, that's our two D1 attending athletes that will be putting their services to the... Oh, there's a nice shot from the outside. Number 11, Grant Martin. Fast start here. We'd had a slow half in the second half. Sorry, we're just getting our feet under ourselves here, and the young men decided to take it right off. Caden Smith tips one away there. Nice play by Smith. Quick hands over the big freshman Kai Rogers. Turns the ball back over to Menomonee Falls. Trimble led the way for the Phoenix in the first half with 14 points. Martin nearly matched him with 13. The two of them started off hot here in the second half right away with matching three-pointers. Stephen Clay missing for the Phoenix tonight. Their other big scores. Greg Kemp Jr. blocked there by Kai Rogers. Throws it ahead to Hardrick. Lays it home. So 16:20 to go here in the second half. Menomonee Falls 46, Wauwatosa West 36. Seth Trimble from outside and hits for three. Puts Trimble at 20 for the night. Hardrick just about matching him point for point tonight here as he has 17 on the night so far. Nice showcase by these two young men. What you would expect from them matching up here like this. And they have been matched up with each other quite a bit of the night too, so. Three-point attempt there by Terrence McClendon Jr. for the Trojans. Trimble with the rebound. Oh, nice behind the back there for Trimble. Just a little off on that three-pointer. They make it a quick 9 here in the second half for him, but double dribble. Cole Hansen turning it over back to the Phoenix. Here comes Menomonee Falls. Evan Redding set to inbound. Had a bit of historical significance here. The first half, Seth Trimble. One of his baskets in the first half moved himself into second all-time on the scoring list for Menomonee Falls. Trailing his brother, actually, JP Tokido. Seth's brother. JP went to North Carolina, as will Seth. Jump ball called there. Tie Trimble up. Arrow points to Wauwatosa West. Trojans bringing the ball up. 14:40 to go. 49-36, Menomonee Falls with the lead. Coleman Young Jr. trying to direct a little traffic here. Greg Kemp Jr. down. That one, Caden Smith with the big block on the drive by Terrence McClendon Jr. Kemp seemed to get the worst of that one. So he got caught in between the shooter and the blocker. Timeout on the floor while the training staff attends to him. Again, first half scores for Wauwatosa West. Number 12, Colin Hardrick leads the way with 15 in the first half. Owen Smith following up with 6 for the Trojans. Menomonee Falls leading scorers, Seth Trimble with 14. And Grant Martin coming in with 13. Trimble, though, clicked off 2 3-pointers to start this half right away, so he's up at 20. Hardrick answered with the basket, so he's at 17 also. These young men appear to be headed to significantly more than 20 points tonight each. And now our concern is for Greg Kemp Jr., who's the player down on the court. He got caught between drive and the block by his teammate number 33, Caden Smith. A lot of activity from Kemp Jr. Coaches are giving thumbs up, so it looks like all will be right with the young man. Just to get him patched up a little bit, and hopefully it won't amount to much more than maybe an ice pack. Oh, looks like he took a shot to the eye before it ends up happening. Always painful and always possible on the basketball court. The medical crew has done their job. Now the cleanup crew is out there. It's a high-priced cleanup crew. Menomonee Falls Athletic Director Brian Haymark working the spray gun, while Coach Handy works the rag. There's a little bit of blood there from Kemp Jr. Falls making sure that's all cleaned up. We worry through biohazard concerns. Looks like we are set to get back to action. 14 minutes, 16 seconds left here in the second half. Menomonee Falls leading 49-36 after that injury timeout. Inbound to Hardrick, little jump hook, able to bounce his way home. Trimble inbound to Redding, and here come the Phoenix. Ball slapped out of bounds there, sticks with Menomonee Falls. Knocked out by Terrence McClendon Jr. for the Trojans. Redding set to inbound. Finds it into Trimble. Trimble with a couple of head fakes. No doing after that though. Good defense there by the Trojans. Cutting him off and not letting him break free. Inside to Caden Smith. Smith over the big man for two. Nice, strong move there by Caden Smith. 38-51, Menomonee Falls stretching their lead over Wauwatosa West. Driving shot there by number 24, Cole Hansen. Trimble got a hand in there. That's going to be Trimble's third. That's the first team foul of the half. Hansen's first shot, off the front of the rim. Second shot's good for Hansen. And here come the Phoenix. Trimble up ahead to Scortino. Over to Martin. Martin with a quick move. Martin called for the travel. Coleman Young Jr. over to Hardrick. Back to McClendon Jr. Hardrick runs the baseline. McClendon Jr. finds with a nice pass. Good for 2. Cuts the lead to 10. 12, just under 12 and a half minutes to go. Trimble curls around his screen. Hits a shot from the free throw line. Extends the lead back up to 12. Three-point attempt there from Cole Hansen.
The Trojan fouls are number 4, Coleman Young Jr. His third personal, first team.
Coleman Young Jr. number 4 on the foul there. His third, first team for the second half. As Redding was trying to push the ball down. Trimble loses it off his foot there. Picks it back up. Sortino's shot goes wide. Outside to Hardrick. His three-point attempt, a little long. Rebound grab by Trimble. Back come the Phoenix. Trimble with a pass to Martin there after losing his balance a little bit. Quick hands there by Caleb Martin. Evan Redding on the drive. And up for 2. 55-41, Phoenix extend their lead. 11 minutes to go. In this matchup of the 2 number 8 ranked teams in the state. Menomonee Falls in Division 1. Wauwatosa West in Division 2.
Jason McQueen's going out in ball 0, Houston McKenzie. For the Trojans, number 32, Owen Smith. Number 5, Jake Hansen. And number 20, Moses Long. Also for Menomonee Falls, number 4, Landon Sims.
Landon Sims getting into the game for the first time for Menomonee Falls. Big line change there for Wauwatosa West. Owen Smith, number 42, number 5, Jake Hansen. Both came back in for the Trojans. Hardrick looking for someone. Nice up and under there by Hardrick. Evan Redding pushing the pace up.
The Trojan fouls on number 14, Terrence McClendon Jr., his third.
McClendon Jr. not set there, and Evan Redding puts a shoulder into him. Trimble from the outside, off the front of the rim. Pass up ahead to Jake Hansen, and lays it in. 55-45, Menomonee Falls. Evan Redding looking to throw the ball in. Lobs it up and over. Trimble gets it. Trimble with a spin move and good for 2. This game very important to Greater Metro Conference standings. Wauwatosa West currently first in the Greater Metro Conference, followed closely by Brookfield Central and then Menomonee Falls. Charger from the outside. Looks like the Trojan players with the collision tried to fight each other a little bit there and ended up causing the turnover. Trimble bringing the ball up from Menomonee Falls. Evan Redding with the rebound on the missed three. Owen Smith called there. Second personal, team third. He kept shifting with Evan Redding. Timeout, Menomonee Falls. Trimble got himself trapped in the corner. Did a smart thing, took the timeout.
Varsity cheerleaders. Doing an outstanding job all year round for so many of our sports as well as their own competitions. Let's meet this year's cheerleaders. Elizabeth Piana.
Get a look at the Menomonee Falls varsity basketball cheerleaders.
Frankie Edge. Izzy Corporals. Reese Valentino. Carissa Schultz. Emily Meyer. Kelly Young. Jesse Vanderhand. Senior captains Kenna Payne, Samaya Williams, and Abby Wick. Thank you, cheerleaders.
Coming out of the timeout, Menomonee Falls will be inbounding. Evan Redding set to do the duty. Menomonee Falls rolls out with Houston McKenzie, Seth Trimble, Landon Sims, Grant Martin, and Evan Redding. Redding uses the big body of Sims there. Redding top key, looking for a little bit of help. Trimble with a shot, drawing lots of attention. 4 bodies around Trimble on that one. Terrence McClendon Jr., number 14, guilty on that one for the Trojans. That's his 4th personal and 4th team foul. Seth Trimble to the line. Good with the first one.
Back with less number 24, Cole Hansen, replacing McClendon.
Cole Hansen comes in for McClendon for the Trojans. Trimble's second shot upcoming. Trimble misses the second. So with 8.5 minutes to go, your score, Menomonee Falls 58, Wauwatosa West 45. If you're watching tonight's game, hopefully live on YouTube for the Falls cable access page on YouTube, or you'll be able to see them on Spectrum Channel 14, where Falls cable access broadcasts. My name is Marlon Hestetune. We are at Menomonee Falls High School for this Greater Metro Conference boys varsity match. The visiting Wauwatosa West Trojans and the Menomonee Falls Phoenix. 3-point attempt by Moses Long, comes up a little short. Trimble on the rebound. Trimble for 3, good! Seth Trimble, top of the key, 61-45, Menomonee Falls. Driving shot by Moses Long over Landon Sims. This is good. Jump ball called. Menomonee Falls 0. Ball goes back to the Phoenix. Spertino returning for Menomonee Falls. Number 22, Lawrence Herbert entering the game. For the Trojans. Menomonee Falls inbound here. Kenzie will do the honors. Throws it up to Martin. It's a little lucky with that pass. Trimble with the catch and the drive, good for 2. Trimble up to 33 points on the night, really putting on a show tonight in this match. Hardrick with a nice one-handed runner there. Tosa trying to pick up the pace a little bit here, turn up the heat on the Phoenix. Oh, McKenzie tries to wrap it around to Sims, misses a little bit. Nice play there by Martin. Running that one down, getting a hand on it, knocking it out of bounds, not allowing the easy basket. Trojans ball on their end, but definitely denying the easy one's a good thing. 63-49 Menomonee Falls with just under 6.5 minutes to go. Hardrick stops, shoots, good. 63-51. Evan Redding pushing the pace. Cole Hansen on the foul there for the Trojans. His first personal. 5th team foul. Loses that one. Falls loses that one. Brings it back over to the Trojans. Trojans trying to find a way to climb back in this one. They can't get any unanswered points. They can't cut down. Nice job there by Houston McKenzie. Greg Kemp Jr. coming back into the game. Nice to see him after getting himself cut open in an earlier play. He's got the bandages to prove it. This ball foul there on Menomonee Falls. Number 12, Cole Shortino. His 3rd, Menomonee Falls 2nd. This time out on the floor. So with 5:48 to go here in the second half, before that final buzzer sounds, Menomonee Falls leading 63-51 over the visiting Wauwatosa West Trojans. Menomonee Falls looking to go to 4-1 in conference, 7-2 overall. Wauwatosa West trying to fight their way back in, currently at 9-3 overall and 5-1 in conference. Leading the conference. A lot of implications for this game. Both clubs ranked in Division 1 for the Falls, Division 2 for Wauwatosa West, both ranked 8th. Wauwatosa West inbounds. Hardrick at the top of the key. They're looking for help, they're looking for space. Trimble blocks. There's a big sequence. 3-point attempt there by number 24, Cole Hansen. Trimble blocks it on the shot. And punches it back in. Unfortunately for the Falls, the Trojans able to rein it in. Hardrick tries another shot, another 3 from outside. Able to get it. Hansen gets the offensive board and gets fouled on the putback. And that cuts the lead down to single digits, 63-54. Menomonee Falls with 5:15 left to go here in the second half. Evan Redding on the dribble for Menomonee Falls. Trimble gets stripped. Stripped by Coleman Young Jr. Passes ahead to Lawrence Herbert. Lays one in. 4:50 to go. 63-56. Menomonee Falls. Mr. McKenzie on the drive, followed by number 4, Coleman Young Jr. Fall called on the floor. That's Young Jr.'s 4th. Falls will inbound. Menomonee Falls. Inside to Seth Trimble from Kemp Jr. Lays it in for 2 points. Take the lead back up to 9. 65-56 with just over 4 minutes to go. Kemp Jr. on the foul. Fouling Coleman Young Jr. Side out here for Trojans. Cole Hansen to inbound. Four minutes to play here. Menomonee Falls. It's a 9-point lead still. Coastal West looking to cut that back to 7 or 6 possibly. Hardrick on the dribble. Tosses it into the big freshman, number 45, Kai Rogers. Gets tied up and fouled on the shot. Two shots here for Rogers. First one's good. Second shot upcoming. Rogers makes both. Now when he falls in a bit of a cold spell, but nice pass there. Nice pass from Houston McKenzie into Evan Redding. Redding with the easy lay-in. 67-58 Menomonee Falls. 3.5 minutes to go. Hardrick from the outside. Pass off the back iron. Martin with a rebound, but is going to the floor, called for the travel. Ball goes back to the Trojans. Houston McKenzie comes out. Caden Smith comes back on the floor for Menomonee Falls. 30-second timeout by Wauwatosa West. 9-point lead here for Menomonee Falls with 3:22 to play in the game. Trojans have chipped away at that lead from Menomonee Falls, which was as much as 13 points a few minutes ago. See if they can do any more damage here as they come out of this timeout with the ball. Possession under their own basket. You're watching Falls Cable Access, Spectrum Channel 14, Falls Cable Access YouTube channel. If you're watching that live tonight on that YouTube channel, the game will be back up on the channel for the next day or so, also on the Falls Cable Access channel, and will be played eventually on Spectrum Channel 14. My name is Marlon Hestetune. We are coming to you from Menomonee Falls High School. Boys varsity basketball Greater Metro Conference matchup between the conference leading Wauwatosa West Trojans and the Menomonee Falls Phoenix. Both teams have high hopes on the season, both ranked in state in their respective divisions. In the pass to Kai Young. Sorry, Kai Rogers. Caden Smith. Caden Smith gets called on that one. Got up on the back a little bit there of Rogers. They're calling it on the floor though. That is the Falls 6th team foul. Both teams with 16 fouls, so one more and they're both in bonus. Hardrick from the outside. Evan Redding comes away with the rebound. Passes up to Martin. Hands off to Trimble. Trimble goes right to the hole. He is fouled, pushing the ball up. Kai Rogers with his 3rd foul. Team foul number 7 for Wauwatosa West. So now Menomonee Falls will be in the bonus for every foul. Trimble first is good. Trimble's second free throw upcoming. That one falls home. Trimble with 37 points on the night so far. Big game from the senior guard. Hardrick pushing the ball up for Tosa West. Terrence McClendon with the drive there. Caden Smith getting called. He will send McClendon Jr. to the line. That is Smith's 4th, the team 7th, so both teams are in the bonus now. 2:48 to go. Menomonee Falls leading 69-58. McClendon's first free throw is good. Owen Smith in for Kai Rogers. Brendan Jr. second is good. Both shots good. That takes the lead from 69-60 Menomonee Falls. Trimble on the drive. Swatted away. Combination of Owen Smith and Lawrence Herbert. Out of bounds, Menomonee Falls ball. Evan Redding the inbound. That one was a little too easy, ladies and gentlemen. Redding finds Trimble on the cut. Trimble lays it in. 39 points for Trimble. Owen Smith goes up high for the rebound with the putback. 62-71, Menomonee Falls. 2:20 to go. Officials timeout. Looks like Hardrick might have came down a little funny on that one. Hopefully that's nothing serious for the young man. Cole Hansen will come back in for Hardrick. So he can walk that one out. Won't hold him up more than, say, 2:16 of this game. Here comes the Phoenix. Martin bringing the ball up. Guarded by Hansen. Houston McKenzie. Cole Hansen. Sorry, excuse me. Terrence McClendon Jr. on the steal there. McClendon Jr.'s shot comes up a little long. Back to Menomonee Falls. Oh! Evan Redding with the feed to Greg Kemp Jr. with a nice up and under. McClendon Jr. goes to the basket and he is fouled. The shot is good. Foul called on Grant Martin, his first. Excuse me, foul called on Greg Kemp Jr., his 4th, team 8th. Trimble taking it just about end to end. Tries to lay it in, but he's fouled. He will go to the line. Foul was on number 42, Owen Smith, his 3rd, team 8th. With Trimble at the line for 2. Cole Hansen re-entering for the Trojans. So that there, ladies and gentlemen, was a 40-point game for Seth Trimble. Let's make it 41. Trimble with 41 tonight. Menomonee Falls with a minute and a half left to go, leading 75-65 over visiting Wauwatosa West. Clinton Jr. loses it, but Falls touched it last. Stays down on that end with the Trojans.
Moses Long back for the Trojans, replacing Herbert.
Moses Long coming back in for Wauwatosa West, replacing number 22, Lawrence Herbert. Clinton Jr. for 3. A little strong, a little short on that one, sorry. Cole Hansen gets the rebound and puts it back up. Evan Redding, his 4th, team 9th.
Substitution number 3, Darian Cunningham.
Darian Cunningham into the game for Wauwatosa West, replaces Owen Smith. Cole Hansen to try to complete the 3-point play. Hansen's shot is good. So that's 12 for Hansen tonight. Just over a minute left. 68-75. Bit of a scrum there on the Falls end of the. Martin ends up with it and lays it in for 2. 68-77, Menomonee Falls. Under a minute to go. Evan Redding with the steal and the lay-in. 79-68, Menomonee Falls. Hansen for 3 from the outside. Timeout, Menomonee Falls taking a full timeout. 32 seconds remaining. Your score, Menomonee Falls 79, Wauwatosa West 68. Hate to say it, but the Tosa West fans are heading for the door, ladies and gentlemen. You are watching Falls Cable Access, Menomonee Falls High School for tonight's Greater Metro Conference boys varsity game, visiting Wauwatosa West Trojans here at Menomonee Falls High School against the Menomonee Falls Phoenix. Both teams coming in this game with only 1 loss in conference. Tosa West leading the conference based on tiebreakers and percentage points. But they will go home with their 2nd conference loss. It's looking like tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the Falls looking to move to 4-1 in conference. Tosa West will fall to 5-2, 9-4 overall for the Trojans. And a nice matchup tonight between future Division I college players. Colin Hardrick for Wauwatosa West. He's had a nice game. He's up over 20 points tonight. And Seth Trimble for Menomonee Falls, number 5. Seth is up over 40 tonight. Coach Hollenbeck has emptied the bench for Menomonee Falls here at the end of this one. Cole Hansen definitely not going to give up yet. Oh, and number 3, Owen Fisher, his first team 10th. Also into the game for Menomonee Falls. Number 20, Amari Taylor. Number 35, Thomas Maduka. Number 24, Devin Orr. And number 13, Nico Potty. Official stoppage there as we sort a couple things out. 22 seconds left. 79-70, Menomonee Falls. Oh, quick steal there. Colin Hendricks with the steal. Nico Patty's shot goes wide there. No basket. Fouls on Menomonee Falls. Player number 24, Devin Orr. Preparing for Clendon Jr. at the line. Makes the first of 2. Second one is good. And they let the timer run out. Your final score, Menomonee Falls 79, Wauwatosa West 74. You've been watching Falls Cable Access, Spectrum Channel 14. Also live on our YouTube channel on this Friday night, January 7th, as Menomonee Falls beats the Greater Metro Conference rival Wauwatosa West Trojans, who were first place in the conference coming into tonight's game. They will not be coming out, as now Menomonee Falls jumps to 7-2 overall, 4-1 in conference. And the Trojans fall to 9-4 overall, 5-2 in conference. I'd like to thank you for joining us tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. It was an exciting one. 2 great clubs with some very talented young men. We'll be back soon here on Falls Cable Access. Again, I am Marlon Hestetune, coming to you from Menomonee Falls High School. You've been watching Falls Cable Access, Spectrum Channel 14, live on YouTube. Your final score, Menomonee Falls 79, Wauwatosa West 14. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, and good night.